I just realized in every video it looks like my lips are ashy, but I just really have light colored lips. You feel me? Like, they're not really ashy. They just look light. So, guess who doesn't have that white sweatshirt on? Me! Oh my God. I literally had that white sweatshirt on in every freaking video. It's honestly the most comfortable that I have, and my house is always cold, so there's that. Hello everybody, welcome back to Electric Co. My name is Robin L, and welcome back to my channel. And I'm excited that you are here. Thank you for coming back. You know what we always do first? We like, we comment, we subscribe, we dislike if we dislike. I just need the engagement. I really don't. You do your honest commenting and your honest engagement, and I'll be fine. But I just need that engagement. So go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, okay? You gotta do that. Now, what are we gonna do today? It's a mixture of one L of a blog and one L of a story. I'm giving you both of them. Why? Because I realized I never came back and talked about my weight loss journey. I know I gave you guys that part 1, that part 2, which I'll link, and then you can go and watch them to see like what I did to lose the weight, because I'm not going to go into detail about what it is or what I did, but what I am going to go into detail about is like break down what I went through, because it's been a year since gastric bypass, so I'm going to go through the year. It's been actually a little over a year. It was a year in September, so I'm going to go through the year. And then I'm going to like kind of clump it in months, because there's things that happen in like spurts of months. And then I'm just going to kind of run you through what I went through and my experience, and give you my total weight loss. Because in a previous video, I'll see if I can find that clip and insert here, I talked about how I wasn't comfortable sharing my numbers. I honestly have no issue sharing my numbers now. No issue at all sharing my numbers. I'm very proud of my numbers. I'm very proud of what I've done. I can preface this by saying my doctor quit. So my surgeon was a part of a network that's around here that is not the biggest network that's around here, but it is one that is fairly large, and it is not my favorite, but somehow I ended up going based on a referral from another friend who had the surgery. And I found out a couple of weeks ago that my surgeon quit. So I've been seeing the nurse practitioner since my surgery. I have not seen my surgeon since the day of my surgery and the day after. And I think I talked to him once on the phone, and we'll get to that because that was a heated conversation, and I have not spoken to him since. And I have kept up with the nurse practitioner. He definitely quit, is what they told me. So it's been a journey, but we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna like insert pictures and videos and things so you can see everything and kind of see my progression and all of that. And so this will be like vlog and story time all at once. So I love you guys. Let's get into this. Okay, bye. Alright guys, let's take a trip down memory lane. The first clip you're about to see is once I was cleared to have soft foods. This was literally at like midnight, the time that I could have soft foods, and so I decided to fix myself some eggs and some deli meat, which I think, to be honest, they may have been a bit much, and because it was like my first solid meal, and I did a 7-day liquid diet before the surgery, so I thought it might have been a bit much, and I could see a difference in my face around October. So even though I was starting to see some differences in my face and in my weight loss, I got really, really sick, and I spent a lot of time in the ER and in the hospital, and I discovered that I had esophageal dysphagia, and basically my esophagus got out of sync. That's the layman terms of it. And every time I would eat something, drink something, it would feel like it had balled up and was just stuck in my throat. So it caused me to vomit a lot. I couldn't keep anything down. It was very difficult to do things. Like, my energy was low. I was low on vitamins, all of my liquids. I was dehydrated a lot. I found myself in bed most of the time. I couldn't get up and really do a lot of the walking that they wanted me to do. It was like you needed to be up for at least 30 minutes a day walking, and I spent a lot of my time getting liquids, getting IV liquids, and getting replenished in that department because I couldn't keep anything down. I found myself getting poked a lot in this season of life. I was getting a lot of blood drawn and a lot of pricks and pokes, and just, it was awful, and I really wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It was a really hard time, and I regretted everything up until this point. I just wanted to feel the way that I had seen other people feel once they had their surgery, and how they were just like bouncing around and happy-go-lucky. I wasn't getting that experience, and it was really frustrating and very upsetting. Here we are, Thanksgiving Day. I had started to finally feel better. I had started to be able to like eat some things, and it stayed down. I just had to eat really small amounts, and I had to eat it very, very slowly. Like, I had to chew everything. So next we're going to December, and things started to look up around December. So I was like, we're gonna try to get back to some normalcy. So I got ready for Holidays, and I was slowly but surely losing weight, and I was starting to see it. So I was feeling myself a little bit, and I was feeling good, better. And so I was able to keep down liquids, and I found different things that really set well with my stomach. And so I would eat protein bars, and I would just drink water, because at this point I still could not stomach protein shakes. They actually had, the nurse practitioner said she thought that I had developed some type of aversion, I think that's the word I'm looking for, that I had like basically developed. Like, I had gotten in my mind that those made me sick, and so I didn't have any. So here I am. So it's like a couple of weeks before my birthday. I was 60-ish pounds down, and I decided to do a photo shoot, and I was really feeling good, feeling great, feeling better. And so I decided to document it in photos. And so for my birthday, I said, let's do laser tag, because I wanted to do something fun, and I wanted to get out and play games, some arcade games and stuff. So I went out with some friends, and we decided to play a little laser tag. And so that's what you see us doing here. So it's January, right? New year, new me. Child, it was the same old. To me, I was feeling better. I was really starting to finally see weight loss. And I decided I was going to get in the gym. So this was a big milestone for me. I had never just like taken my sweatshirt off and just wore my regular workout gear in any gym, and I felt comfortable enough to do this. And I would say to anybody who is on this journey, to anybody that is like trying to do this, wants to do this, is thinking about it, or you know someone who's thinking about it, document everything. Like, document everything, because you'll come back and you'll see yourself and you'll be like, wow, I didn't even know that my body had gone through all of this and that I've gotten to this point. So it's really cool to see. And y'all, listen, I am not an Olympic runner, okay? I run very slow, very fast because I have the longest legs. And so it might look like I'm running pretty fast, or slow, but on my body, it feels like I'm running fast, but I'm running very slow. So don't judge me, mind your business. I'm all done. All done. All done. Got it done in a little over 20 minutes, which is not bad for me. Normally it takes me like 30 minutes to do a run. I was very surprised that I was able to get that run done so quickly. So day 1 done. Let's go day 2. Oh, Lord, please just let me keep my butt. That's all I'm praying. Please don't let me lose my booty. I really need to keep my butt. And round these hips out too while you're at it. If I stay diligent, you will provide for me. Oh. Ooh, good night, y'all. See y'all on day 2. Did I continue working out? Absolutely not. That was the first and probably last day I vlogged myself working out. I started to see a little bit of difference, but not much. It took people pointing it out to me at this point that I was losing weight, and I still couldn't see it. Like I said, I couldn't really see the difference, but it wasn't until I put this dress on, and I wear this dress all the time, that I really saw the difference. I basically had no Spanx on or anything, but I looked like I had them on. Then I got this really cool job to work at Busch Gardens. And so this was my first gig at Busch Gardens Mardi Gras, and I was singing in a show. Got to be a joker, he just do and he please. Get me for copyright, but this was a really cool experience. I had worked at Busch Gardens before, but it was really good to be back, and so I got to sing some classics in this show, and made some really good friends. But the fun part about this was, as far as my weight loss journey, was I was walking miles a day. So who needed to go to the gym when you're walking miles literally to get to and from work a day? You're carrying all these things. So it was a great experience. Next, we take over March through June. March through June had become pretty good. I wasn't experiencing many symptoms with the dysplasia or anything, but then I had a little bit of an issue at work. I was preparing for a new show, and I had a small tear in my meniscus from dancing that was in that show. While we were in rehearsals, I felt something like pop, snap, rip, I don't even know how to describe it, in my knee. And after all of the research, we figured out what it was. And this is me in the hospital with my handy dandy knee brace. So I think that I'm going to end it right here, and we'll come back with part 2. Yeah? So I'll see you guys for part 2. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Be kind to one another. You never know who needs it. Love you. Bye.